Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in tonight. Tonight I just wanted to show the haul I brought back from Gen Con 2019 and kind of recap all my top 10 and see how they compare to my new top 10 from after going to Gen Con and trying things out, demoing things that were released at Gen Con and such like that. So number 10 that I had before, and I'm not going to do the honorable mentions, but the number 10 I had before was Sushi Roll. Number 9 was Shobu. Number 8 was Court of the Dead. Number 7 was the Red Dragon Inn Smorgasbox. Number 6 was Noctorion. Number 5 was Bargain Quest. Number 4 was Obscurio. Number 3 was Century: A New World. Number 2 was Villainous, Evil Comes Prepared. And number 1 was Skull Tales. And so to kind of go back over those, Sushi Roll, I liked it. I don't think it was as good as Sushi Go. But we did went ahead and pre-ordered it. We didn't buy it at the con because we saved like $8 I think by pre-ordering it. And then Shobu, I wanted to get it. I had a difficult time trying to justify $30 for rocks, a rope, and 4 boards. But I didn't even see the booth, and so I may have been wandering past it looking for it. So I'm not sure exactly where they were. I never did check the map to see where they were and actually go to it. But I've been trying to pre-order it, but it's been sold out, because it was a pretty popular game. I actually got to demo it at the Trade Day demo night, and it was a solid strategic game. It's an abstract strategy game, and it's a game where you have these black and white stones that you're just trying to knock the other opponent out. And then the Court of the Dead, they said it wasn't even for sale then. At least when I stopped by the op, I think where it was at, or USAopoly, they said it was not for sale yet. Number 7, I had the Red Dragon Inn Smorgasbox, and this Smorgasbox was just a box that had like one character and I think some pets in it. It was a box that was made to store other components of the game. For instance, like I think it's Red Dragon Inn 5. It was a game that was designed to be a bigger box to hold some of the other expansions, and since that box was running out of room with all the expansions that has come out, they had to make a solution. So the Smorgasbox was the solution to that. So I didn't get that. Noctorion, I actually did pick it up, but the person that was at the booth didn't want to give me a spiel on it, and so they kept referring to the website or looking online for a video. But I ended up trading that for a different game, which I will show later. And then Bargain Quest, I went ahead and pre-ordered that. I did pick up the promo packs that they had at Gen Con. And then Obscurio, I did pre-order it pre-hand before going to Gen Con. I didn't pre-order it through like the Gen Con pre-order website through BGG. Or maybe order form, I think is the more appropriate term. They had a link. A lot of the vendors had links to the games to pre-order through BGG. They didn't have it through that link, but I contemplated picking up a copy at Gen Con just so I had it and I was able to play with it. But I'm just going to have to wait for my copy to come in. I had pre-ordered Century: A New World. I have the Spice Road. I really like that one, so I thought that would be a good addition to it. I didn't pick it up at Gen Con. I didn't even get a chance to even try it because they were constantly busy at the Plan B Games booth. And then 2, Villainous, Evil Comes Prepared. I did pick that up. And then number 1, I did pick up my copy of Skull Tales. And so comparing that top 10 to the actual top 10 after I left and what I felt like I was leaving with, though, my number 10 would have actually been Shobu. Number 8 would have been Dragon Realm by Game Right Games. And then I would have had Horrified. And then Pandemic Rapid Response, sorry. Then I would have had Throw Burrito. Then my next one would be Arcanos. Hopefully I pronounced that right, Arcanos. And then the next after that would have been Skull Tales. And then Villainous. But then next would have been Funkoverse, and I would have tied that, and that's number 2. I would have tied that with Pathfinder 2.0. I was able to go to the seminar on Trade Day and listen to what they had to say about the changes. And then number 1 was a game that after it was announced, I got to demo it, and I wasn't able to buy it, and because they just didn't have it for sale, and that was that was silly because it was a really great game, and that was the Marvel miniatures game, Crisis Protocol. And I have a video of that getting ready to post soon, that from the demo that I did. And he talks about the person that was there at the, I think it's called Mass Effect. I think it's the company that's making it. I have him talking about the rules, some of the rules, and how the gameplay works. And I'm looking forward to posting that video because it's such a solid game. But yeah, Funkoverse was a game that was on my radar. That came out, excellent game, and the Crisis Protocol. I mean, those two are just they wowed me at the show. So, right, without further ado, let's get rid of this list. Get rid of the pin. And let's dig into what I brought back. So some of the stuff I got on trade from the math trade, first time doing math trade, so I think I'm a little excited for what I got. So I'll start with some of that stuff. So I got this here. It is a 2-player pack card deck holder for Pathfinder Adventure card game. And me and my wife both play, so it gives us, a place to store both of our decks. I went to Haba. I got Here Fishy. It's one of those My First Game series. That's going to be a Christmas present to my son and daughter. And then, also in trade, I got the Pathfinder Adventure card game War Priest class deck. And then I also got the Ultimate Combat, Ultimate Combat add-on deck. And then also from the trade, I got Wonky by USAopoly. I tried this a couple years ago when it was released at Gen Con. I like it. It's a really solid game. It's a family fun game. And then I got a player mat for $2 from Miniature Market. I went there on Thursday and was able to get the one that I wanted. So there's that. I'll just kind of throw this over here. Some of the stuff that we've gone through. And then I got a couple more things. So I got some stuff I need to get off the table. I got some pens. I got a pen from the Pen Bazaar for a Funko. So I got Tidy Up, another very first game from Haba. And this is a game where kids are learning how to clean up their room. Should have got another copy of that, so I had it for work. I picked up Wobble King, which I really liked the game. It was a very fun game to play. It made a lot of sense. I actually have a video of Leah from Haba Games explaining how this game is played as a preview. Where do I begin from here? Oh my gosh. This was probably my biggest haul ever. I don't think I'll do that again. And the part of it was the trade. Obviously, I took games down there to trade, brought back equal amount of games that I traded for. And then when I was walking through the convention center on Wednesday, I seen someone getting ready to. They had they were waiting in line to take some games into the auction hall to sell and hope to sell through the auction. And so I seen a game that I was curious about, wanting to try, and I asked them if they were wanting to sell it, and they sold it to me for a solid price for everything that came with it. But I'll show you that here in a second because I kind of got to dig for it. But I got this shirt also. It says this is my board gaming shirt. I got the 2019 Gen Con Cup. I'm not too keen on this one. So there it is. Gen Con 2019. And years prior, they actually had a lot better design. So I'm kind of sad that this was just so basic. I picked up Seven Wonder Duel from the trade, the math trade. And then the same booth that was selling an Nocturion, which is Vesuvius Media. I got some copies of Dwarves, or Dwarf Sevens Duel. I don't know if that's Dwarves Sevens or Dwarves. I think it's Dwarf Sevens Duel. It's a new, smaller version of their miniature game. I wouldn't say miniature game. It's a game. It's a board game that has miniatures, but this is just looks like it's meeples. It's a resource management kind of. These were given out for free. I got the Villainous expansion, Evil Comes Prepared, and it's got Scar, Yzma, and then Ratigan. I also got the pin for that. And then I went ahead and picked up the Grim Masquerade by Skybound or Druid City Games. And this is in the same universe as the Grim Forest. And I got to demo this at Origins. It was a fun game, so I picked it up there. I actually had pre-ordered it, but they hadn't shipped it, and they were expecting to ship it while I was at Gen Con, and I wasn't going to be home to receive it, so I just had them cancel the order. And I just picked it up there for the same price. But then when I was picking up the Villainous games, I picked up Horrified, because this game was going fast. And it made sense that if this game was that hot, then maybe I should try to get it and review it. And plus I like some of those old monster themes, you know, the Hollywood monster themes. And then when I bought this, it came with a Invisible Man miniature. But then the game that I purchased on Wednesday walking through the convention center was The Heroes of Land, Air, and Sea. I'll open this. And I have, like, this is Pestilence. Then I have the Order and Chaos. And then I have the, I don't know what you call it, the starter box or the original box, but I have that. Basically, this is the Kickstarter version. It's got everything in it. That's what the guy was selling. So, get rid of that. Put that down somewhere. Running out of room. And then when I was going by the Game and Games booth, I seen this mat here. It's the game mat for the game, and this includes all the players. So it's a huge mat. And then I went to Big Potato Games. I got a bag that said Blockbuster, and it came with a potato. And the game that came with it is, I have to find it, but I think you can guess what game I got. I got this Touch Me, Squeeze Me, Pinch Me ball for work. This is like a little squishy ball. I think it'd make a good little stress toy for kids. So, there it goes. And then, when I was at the auction, because I like to go to the auction sometimes and check out, see what they got. I got Storm Hollow. This is supposed to be... This is supposed to, like, this box is heavy, like, oh my gosh. This is supposed to be the Kickstarter all-in, huge all-in Kickstarter version. And this box has everything, which I need to just take this tape off because I don't want it's painter's tape, but the painter's tape will eventually seal after time. When I say seal, I mean like it adheres completely. But I'm thinking about taking this to work and running this at work. Try to push that way. And then I picked up some Scythe coins and a Scythe coin holder. I got this to use for folklore because I was using clear stones. And I know you can do the paper, but I think with that kind of game, I'd like, because I have little bitty bags, I think having the little coins that you would get from the adventure in those bags adds to the theme, you know, the immersiveness of the game. So that's why I got the coins. I mean, yes, I have Scythe now, and I could use these coins for that, but I didn't get them for Scythe. I got them for folklore. I got this huge Simon die. And I got some pins, but then I have a Batman Ninja promo card for the game Batman Ninja. Have a Clank Opal Apestone Gemstone for Clank. And I have the Siren. I got some stickers from Haba, which I need to take those out and give those to my kids. I got Super Rhino and the Penguin person, whatever that is. And I got some promo cards for Santorini. And those are going to my brother because he has a game. So I got a lot of cards in there. And here's another Expedition Leader for Clank. And some pins, some more pins. But then for the Bargain Quest, I got the bonus pack 8-Bit Theater. Then I have the Acquisitions Inc. pack. Then I have Table Titans, which I think adds like a fantasy, well, it's already a fantasy, but like, I don't want to say chibi, but like an animation type. If you've ever seen the cartoon Teen Titans, that's the kind of animation it looks like it comes with. So I'm waiting for my Bargain Quest to come in so I can play that. I'm not even done yet. I got Dragon Realms, a game of goblins and gold. Looking forward to opening this and trying it out. I mean, we got to play the demo there, and we really liked it. At the trade, I picked up Unlock Squeakin' Sausage. And also one game that I didn't get that's actually being shipped to me right now from the Math Trade is the Waterdeep Dungeons of the Mad Mage board game. He forgot that, but he's mailing it to me. I got the confirmation email today. Throw Burrito. Whew. I got some big heavy stuff that I need to... I got the City of Kings from the auction. This is the deluxe box with the Kickstarter... Sorry, this is the big box with the deluxe Kickstarter box inside of it. So I need to get the miniature pack. And then the one thing I picked up that I was really excited to get from the trade. I'm going to wear myself out before the end of the day. Mechs vs. Minions by Riot Games. I've played this game. I love this game. I had to get the copy. I copied it myself. But my friend has the game. Alright, well, that's not even halfway yet. Then I picked up Growl, the deluxe version. I actually won 50% off the deluxe version. And so this comes with everything. Which I'm going to try to demo this. And the guy signed it, the designer of the game actually signed it to my daughters. Alex is Wolf Zero, best wishes. Gen Con 2019, Joey, I can't see how he spelled the, it's kind of like, looks like an M squiggled. But then it came with another expansion, Seven Sins and Undead, which that just kind of goes in there. And then I have this extra pack of the game with rules that I'm actually going to do a giveaway for. Because, you know, this game is up to 10 players, but if you add this in, then it makes up to 15, but then you have to make sure you take cards out instead of mixing all that and have to deal with all that when I try to switch between 10 or less players. Let's just do 10 max. Give the other one away. Right? Might as well. Comes with a bag, some coin chits, rules set up, and then it comes with this bag that actually goes on the outside of it. And it looks like it has teeth and it's, you know, eating this box, basically. Then I picked up a board game backpack, the new ones, that were recently on Kickstarter. Oh, and I got some stickers. Alright. Oh, so, I've hurt myself. If I can get it up here. So, the new board game backpack, I'll just kind of scoot over there. And so the Nocturion game I traded for Arcanos. There's the game mat. And there's the game. So it comes with dice and meeples. Basically, you're a sorcerer trying to build towers. I love the theme. I love the way the dice looked. And after walking by this booth several times, and then after picking up the Nocturion, I was like, I'd much rather have this game. I'll see if they'll take it and trade. And guess what? They did. I had to pick up Pandemic Rapid Response after we tried it. That game was pretty solid. I got Mini Diver City. I got this from Sphere Games. They also had a game that I was not very fond of that I'm not going to mention here. But if you look up some of their games, you can probably guess what I'm talking about. And then this Rapid Response was also signed by the designer. I had him sign this, the book, and the board. And then I got the newest edition of the Captain is Dead. And I got this for free from Trade Day from AEG. Along with Atelier, the Painter Studio by AEG. Which I'm not sure what we're going to do with this yet, but possibly give away. Maybe I'll try it, see if I like it. So, there's those. And now we're halfway, right? My daughter, well, I guess I'll have to take these ones out because this one game isn't. So, I got the Skull Tales. This is the Full Sail Mega Expansion. If you look around the cover, that looks a lot like Jack Sparrow. So, let's go move those down. There's the Skull Tales base game. Alright, now we go. Here we go, here we go. Whew. Here's Axis and Allies Zombies. And Zombies. My daughter got this on the auction hall. It's got a lot of cool little miniatures. It's a war game. And so she wanted it. She could, she paid for it. It's hers. Avalon Hill game. A bunch of little pamphlets. Extra stuff. Look into that later. And then I got Funkoverse. This is the Catwoman and Robin expansion. So here's, again, that board game backpack bag. So it's got a nice pocket on the side. It's got another strap so you can actually wear it as a backpack. They got these duffel bag straps you can carry like a duffel bag. They have like this, I don't know if you call it a pouch or whatever, but it just kind of goes through. I'm not sure what the purpose of that is, other than maybe it's supposed to add support. I don't know. And then I think that's all the pockets. I wish that it had another pocket up here or another pocket on the inside. But it's got the big pocket. Technically, this would be the front here. And let's see if I got anything in here that I want to show off. No, just a bunch of pamphlets and stuff. Picked up a little promo pack of the War of the Evil Master. This is a promo kit, so it's like a small version of the game. Alright, like I said, we're over halfway now. But gosh. Another bag. But it's missing some straps. Oh, nope, it's on the inside. Oh, there it is. Yep. So, straps. I had to take one bag back because it was missing one of the rings on the end here for the double, but like the actual shoulder strap here. But, so I'll show those last. But then I have the Golden Girls Funko Pop. I picked up Pictionary Air. That looks like a lot of fun. I picked Go Go Gelato in the trade. So I'm not sure if I'm going to take that to work or not, because that falls in line with that Dr. Eureka. But here it is. Blockbuster. That's the game I got from the Big Potato Games. Excuse me. I got the Funkoverse game. This is the Batman version, or the DC version. I did try out the Harry Potter version. I got this copy, and I didn't get the Harry Potter one because I liked the way this one played with the character power, and I figured I could wait for the Harry Potter ones. And then I picked up Space Base Shy Pluto expansion, and I went ahead and pre-ordered the Space Base Command box. That way I can put all my space station stuff, or space-based stuff in that box. And then I got a copy of Yummy Yummy Pancake with a bonus pack of pancakes, and it also came with I don't know if I have it in here or not. It's somewhere. I'm not sure where it is, but it's actually like mats. It looks like a plate with pancakes on it, so it's a player's mat for that game. And then I picked up a copy of Everdell. Another copy, I have a copy, but this copy is for giveaway. One lucky subscriber is going to win this copy of Everdell, and it is open because I had James A. Wilson sign the game box. He signed it right there. Solid game. So keep an eye out on that giveaway. If I can get this flip cover back on. There we go. And I seen him there at Gen Con. Got a picture of him. And congratulations to him. Him and his wife are getting ready to have a child. I do believe this is not their first, but I could be wrong. And I picked up a copy in the trade of Zombicide Wolfsburg, which I've been trying to get my hands on for some time. But last but not least, let me check to make sure there's nothing in the pockets. Oh, so here's those player mats for the Yummy Yummy Pancakes. A bunch of little pamphlets and storage and stuff. Some extra coins for size. Oh, I picked up the sheep pack and the penguin pack for Smash Up. Some pins. I got a skull pin from Backer Kit. I got some other miniatures. I got another Funko pin. Oh, I got another Simon die. This one's purple. This one I like. I like that one, but more than the yellow one. I got a collector's enamel pin. I can't remember what this one's from. Then I got the commemorative Gen Con die from Crystal Castle. So yeah. Alright, so the last but not least. Well, before that. I picked up Talisman Adventures, the fantasy role-playing game. So I'm going to try that. Because I like Talisman, and the moment I seen this in the program book, I was like, huh, $7.99 for a playtest guide? Sure, why not? Alright, so then I picked up this. It's a Pathfinder's combat pad. Okay. This allows you to track all the stats, as you go. So basically initiative for Pathfinder. And there's a lot of content here, it looks like. They give you different pop-outs, and I say content, I mean like pop-outs that you can use. I'm assuming it's magnetic, because it feels kind of heavy. I picked up Pathfinder GM screen for 2nd edition. So excited to get that open. I picked up Pathfinder Hell Knight Hill, Age of Ashes, 2nd edition. And I hope that I can eventually find a flip mat for this, or try to improvise. I picked up the 2nd edition Pathfinder character sheet pack. So this has got several character sheets in it, so people can start playing. But that's not it, because what are all those if I don't get the books, right? So I actually won the books at the charity auction. So I have the core rule book. Look how thick this book is. It's 600 and something pages. I think it's 640 pages. Massive, massive core rule book. And I also picked up the bestiary because it was a bundle in the auction. It was the core rule book and the bestiary, or bestiary. So I got the bestiary and the core rule book. And I think that's it. I hope that's it. I don't know how much more my back can take. And so that is my Gen Con 2019 haul. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Keep an eye out for future videos, because obviously I showed you some things I'm going to be giving away, like the pack of Growl cards and the Everdell base game. That's actually the collector's edition. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.